Welcome to the Friday Butterfly Report. As you can see, I've built a small butterfly sanctuary in my classroom. I've got the mosquito net that we close up at night. The caterpillars are living inside right now, but when they're ready to transform into chrysalises, they will climb up to the top of the inside and build up there. Let's take a look at all the caterpillars that we have right now in the habitat. First, over here we've got some monarch eggs on milkweed leaves, and we're waiting for them to hatch. When the caterpillars first hatch out of the eggs, you really can't see them. You have to look for these little dots that look like pepper, and that's actually very small caterpillar poop. And then that's your cue to look a little closer, and you can see we've got a tiny little monarch caterpillar right there. And you can see the little holes that he's been chewing in the leaves. I'm changing out all the plants in the sanctuary right now, so I thought this would be a good time to show you all the caterpillars. So we just saw a tiny monarch caterpillar. This is what the monarch caterpillars look like when they get bigger. And it really only takes them about a week to go from that tiny little thing to this big, plump, juicy looking caterpillar. This guy is a few days away from being as big as it's gonna get, and soon he will take the journey to the top of the enclosure and make a beautiful jade green monarch chrysalis. So here we have a caterpillar that is gonna turn into a queen butterfly. And you can see the yellow dots, but you can also see that it looks quite a bit like the monarch caterpillar. And the queen caterpillars, or the queen butterflies, look a lot like monarch butterflies as well. Their chrysalises look very much the same, the caterpillars look very much the same, and the butterflies look very much the same. The easiest way to tell the queen from the monarch is that the queen has this third set of antennas about halfway down her back, and the monarch has two sets of antennas. This is a Gulf fritillary caterpillar, and we have lots of these in the butterfly garden. They like to eat passion vine, and you can go out there at any time and see 5, 10, 15 of these caterpillars on the passion vine. They are not the world's most beautiful caterpillars, but they are quite lovely little butterflies. And this is one of my favorite caterpillars and my favorite butterflies. This is a giant swallowtail caterpillar. And the giant swallowtail butterflies are really beautiful yellow and black. And they are actually the largest butterflies in North America. I like this caterpillar so much because it has this amazing adaptation that it kind of looks like bird poop, and that helps keep it safe from things that might want to eat it. And this is a black swallowtail caterpillar. Has green and white and black stripes and also yellow polka dots. Very lovely caterpillar. Very pretty butterfly, mostly black with a little bit of yellow and blue on the wings. And today we actually had a black swallowtail hatch in my room, and we were eating lunch and it just sort of came flying out. Lovely surprise. All right, so all the caterpillars that we have seen up until now are caterpillars that we have identified and that we've hatched quite a few butterflies from in the past. These little guys are new to us this year. They are, as far as we can tell, first of all, they don't sting. They do crawl really fast. They are leopard moth caterpillars, from everything that I can see to identify them. And the leopard moth is a really pretty white moth with black spots. The black caterpillars are the same caterpillars as these gray ones, just they get darker and darker the bigger they get. They're really soft. I looked it up. They are not the same thing as an asp. They do not sting you, they're not dangerous. But there are quite a few of them in our garden. They tend to eat the leafy greens like the kale and the cabbage, but I have seen them on so many different plants in the garden. So we're pretty excited about hatching them for the first time. Stay tuned for the leopard moth. Good night, caterpillars.